Good morning. It is morning here and it's cold outside, but I'm outside because I finally get to start my seeds, and I wasn't planning on doing indoor seeds because last year, my first year, was really challenging, and I had the little bugs, and I had cups everywhere, and I spilled cups. Soil was everywhere in my kitchen, and but I did grow some vegetables, and it was super excited. So I debated, plus didn't have the proper light. I only have windows that face the sun in my living room, and I can't have plants everywhere in there. I have carpet. It's long story short, I bought myself a grow light system, which I'll show you, and I ended up buying all the supplies, so I'm getting started. And so I'm a little late. There are a few seed varieties that I have that I should have started at 12 weeks prior to average frost date, which would mean that I should have started those in January. It is February 2nd. So I am already late for the seeds that need to be sown in 8 weeks. So I'm going through seeds 12 weeks, 8 weeks, and 6 weeks. 6 weeks is where I'm at right now. So I went through and I built a list of all the seeds that I ordered, and I ordered them from Johnny Seeds, and I picked and chose everything that I should have already started and what I should start now. So I'll show you what I have. I bought some of these from Amazon. This actually has its own tray, and it has its cover, which I really wanted because I didn't want to have a lot of Ziploc bags and stuff. I wanted to be a little bit more I guess formal. I don't know. I'm still gonna have Ziplocs, but this, for the vast majority, is pretty cool. This is a little expensive, having the whole set. It is 48 cells each, and it comes with 2, so I'll have quite a few here. I also have some peat pods, which I had left over from last year, so I used some of that. And I guess let me show you what I have right here. Sorry. Okay, so this is what it looks like. These actually come apart, so you can pull these apart. This is 48 cells, and 2 covers, which creates the germination chamber. Over here, this I purchased from the Container Store. It's where I'm keeping my seeds. I do keep them in a dark place. I just have them out right now. My teacher is currently is Casey from the Lawrence Network. You should watch her. So this is going to be, she taught me this. This is going to be for the labeling, toothpick, painter's tape, and a Sharpie. This is where I'm going to put my seeds in. So we need a white plate, and over here I just have my notes where I have all my seeds, or what seeds I purchased. Here on my scratch paper, I just made a note of all of the seeds that I need to put by weeks, and this is what I am going to work on. I'm super excited to start on this one. I'll tell you what that one is. That's again, that is all recommendations from Casey. And I was trying to find the Espoma potting mix, the seed starting mix, and I think it gave me like a 2-week delivery on Amazon, and I went through Home Depot and Lowe's, and I couldn't find them. I couldn't find it there. So this is from my local nursery, and it's called Pro Mix. I couldn't find this one on Amazon either, so just look for a seed starting mix. I prefer anything that's organic, so it looks like it's a good mix. I've never done this before. Last year I started with the regular potting mix, and I will say that from what Casey says is there are like large particles there. Let's see if I'm sorry if this is not, there's not enough light here. It's pretty early. So I'll just do a close-up here. There is a difference, and you don't want large particles on your seed starting mix. So we're gonna try that. And this is another KC recommendation. This is vermiculite, and I'll be top dressing all the seeds, so hopefully that keeps the moisture. Okay, I think this is all my supplies, and let's get started. I went inside to go get a bowl so we can go ahead and see this. I mean, it's pretty fine, but some of the perlite is not as crushed as her mix. She uses the Jarley Gardner, but it is a commercial formula, and they don't sell it to they don't sell it retail. But it is, I'm sorry if there's shade here. There we go. It is pretty fine. It's very fluffy. So see how just, you know, there's a couple big pieces of the perlite. The soil is so fine and it's fluffy. I do really like this. I think this was a good buy. I'm so excited. This feels so good. Man, I've really been wanting to do this for a while. Just getting my hands dirty. I have loved doing this since last year, which was my very first year. And I'll show you in a little bit, but I got a little bit hooked, and so I'm working on a lot of raised beds. Last year I did smart pots, and just to get started to see if I was truly going to commit and love it, and I did. So with that, I have a small piece of backyard left, so I'm going to change it up. I'm also going to copy Casey, put some gravel, remove my sod, put some gravel, build the beds, and so we have some contractors that are going to come and work on that pretty soon. So it's ready. Oh look, there's a big piece here. So it's ready for spring. I can't wait. Alright, I know I'm going to run out, and I'm not going to have enough soil for all of the cells, but it's okay. I had to test it out, so I didn't want to buy all of the soil I need. Okay, so it is dry. I think it has a little bit of moisture, but it's dry. And Casey uses hers dry, and then she waters. So I'm doing Casey. That is not right. Sorry. Okay, I think I need a little bit more to fill them all. This is what I'm working on so far, and that was half a bag. So I'll do what I can. And I'll show you. So I filled the one tray, and then almost probably like 3/4 of the way of the second tray. I didn't have enough for all of it. I will say that there are some big chunks which I was disappointed with. Hopefully maybe next time I am able to purchase the espoma and see how that one turns out. My very first seeds are going to be the kale, crane red. This is an ornamental. It's a cut flower. Anything that I have Johnny seeds is pretty much what Casey planted last year, 2019, and if you look at her garden, it is gorgeous, and I want to do a mix of vegetables and flowers, so I'm super excited for this one. I'm going to make 8 of these. I've already labeled the toothpick and tape, and I've also put the date on the back. And I'm really sorry. I thought that this was going to be a good idea, but the lighting here is not great right now. Sorry. So it says that these should be planted 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost, and 1/4 of an inch depth. So let's do that. Take seed number 1 and okay, I'm nervous. Okay, there it goes. Number 1. And that's it. Then the next step I'm gonna do is maybe try to grab the next seed. There we go. The next step would be to add the vermiculite. Now we're gonna top dress it with the vermiculite. She says a very fine layer. It's really just to keep the moisture. Maybe I can do this better with 2 hands. But that's it. Just a fine, very fine layer. I think that should be good. Next things up is I'm gonna water them, but I'm not gonna do that here. The water's too cold, so I need room temperature water, and water them all once I plant the rest. Sun is out. Let me show you what I ended up doing. Turns out I did more florals than anything. So we've got the kale, lavender, snapdragon, these are 3 these are 3 snapdragons, different colors, the apricot, bronze, and I think rose. Yeah, rose, and then celery. So they are ready. It's time for watering. Okay, this is it. This is my bedroom. Guys, I'm so excited. Ah! It's on my floor right now because I don't have a little table. I need to pull it out of the garage. But this is the bamboo stand grow system. It already comes with lights and it's LED, and they're very strong. I don't have the details, but if you go to Gardener Supply, all that information is there. I'm gonna be able to fit 3 of these, so I need to purchase another one. But look, they are ready. I had a difficult time. I should have thought about it a little bit better, but I should have taken the trays out, and so I can water them better. We'll see how this one goes. I'm excited for all of the florals. Yep. Ooh. You might see some mess. But anyways, I built this. I will say that I did read the reviews, and they talked about how some of the boxes were missing. Well, they did. I read the reviews, and they did talk about missing hardware pieces, and I did purchase it, and sure enough, I was missing 2 little bitty screws for the ballasts, and so it was the first step. And I went to Lowe's, Home Depot, couldn't find them. I went to I called them and they told me they would send me the screws, and it would be anywhere between 2 to 6 days delivery. And I was very anxious. I didn't want to wait. We went to Ace Hardware and we found very similar screws, and it worked. I think they were number 4s. I don't know. The head has to be a little bit bigger so it holds that little piece. Anyways, I'm going on a rant here. Overall, it was challenging to put together. I did it myself, but it was not too bad. And it's beautiful. That's kind of why I wanted it. It was really hard to find one that kind of went as a decor item and it didn't look like a grow system, and my arm is getting tired. Well, okay, well, we'll see how this goes, and so far it looks like it's steaming up in there, so I'm super excited. Anyways, next time I'll put this a little bit higher on a table. Excuse that. And we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. See you later. See you later. See you later.